So I got this blanket a couple years ago. Hold on. You're supposed to wear it like this. Ever since I got it, all I want to do is wear it like this. I've been looking for robes since then that are like this. The drag, I just want it to hit the floor. I want it to have sleeves that just feel very dramatic. I just want it to be long and fun to walk around in. I'm gonna make one today. And I'm gonna make it out of this, which I have a hilariously long piece of, but that is only this wide. But that actually presents a really cool opportunity because now I get to make it in like a tiered way. So yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna make it like this blanket, but I think I want it to be a little more dramatic. So I'm gonna make this ruffly. I should probably iron this first, and I don't want to. I probably need to test and make sure that I won't ruin this by ironing it. Let's set this. I don't know if this is silk or synthetic. It's probably synthetic. Okay. I think I'm gonna put it in the washer / dryer. Yeah. What's the difference between delicates and hand wash? Okay. We're doing hand wash. Okay, so I'm really glad I did that because I had not eaten yet. If I had not stopped to wash and dry that fabric, I probably would not have eaten for until I finished it, so. Also, did the dishes. Pretty proud. Okay, I also drank a lot of coffee, so worth it. It feels so good. It's so, okay, now I'm even more excited to do this. Okay, so I started with measuring the width of the skirt with the existing blanket, and I cut 2 panels, hoping that I would have enough left over to make the top. So hopefully that's enough for the top. I didn't do a lot of planning here. This is an impulse, so. So I want this to be down here, and then right about here is where that's gonna be. I mean, that does cover the whole, that covers pretty much all of me. I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna see what happens. Measuring middle to middle right now because I don't want to measure this out and figure out how many pleats I need to put in it. So I think this is cheating. I don't know, but I don't even care. I'm doing this. Okay. It's time to sew. Sewing the pleats was a little bit tedious, but it was actually a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. And I am so glad I did because it turned out so good. Ooh. I've never done this before. I've never pleated something like this before. I saw another YouTuber do it, and I really wanted to try it. I'm so glad I did. This is so cool. So I don't have a plan from here. I'm thinking something along the lines of like a wrap top, because the other problem I have with robes is that I hate that little tie that they put on the inside that's just like this little dink thing, and you're supposed to tie it and then it like tugs on you in weird ways, and then you wrap the top and it's just like constantly coming open. That's really annoying. I'm gonna make like a wrap. Maybe that wraps, well, I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm gonna fix that problem because I'm tired of having that problem. So can you tell I've had like 3 cups of coffee? I like this length. While I want it to feel very luxurious, I don't want to be tripping on it. I just want it to maybe be like there, a little more. That feels good. What I have to figure out now is how to do the top. I have to draw this out. I think better when I can take notes, so I'm gonna draw it out. So I'm thinking of like a wrap dress. So it's gonna come like somewhat like that, and then somewhat like that. As far as the sleeves, I'm really not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but it's probably gonna be something like that. Okay, and then there's gonna be like a tie here. Okay, there we go. There she blows. There we have. Okay, I'm gonna continue now. I've got this shirt that fits me loosely around the waist. It's fitted, but it's not like tight. So I'm gonna use this as a size reference. Also, if you step on these, it's almost worse than stepping on a Lego. So I cut off the excess at the top of the skirt to hit me right at the waist. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, now I gotta figure out the top. Okay. So I measured the width of my shirt to get the front and back measurements, and then I marked the collar and folded my fabric the other direction so that I could cut the neckline evenly. So what I'm thinking is this will probably wrap around like that. I'll probably have to add a little bit of fabric to it to make it like actually wrap, but so far so good. So I think the next step is to sew the sides together and decide how big to make the armholes. So I ended up making the sleeves just a little bit wider using another shirt from my closet, and then I just seamed up the sides. Let me get a different shirt to try this on with. Okay, that feels a little better. So I'm thinking about, I am running out of fabric, but what I think I might do is I may go to the store and see if I can find fun fabric for this. See if I could find like a cool mesh. Since I really want to be extra with this, maybe I could find like a feather boa. That would be so fun. Oh, we're gonna plan on that now. Yeah, I'm planning on that as of now. So I'm gonna finish this. We're gonna get this all rappity wrap. And then for the sleeves, I'm not even gonna try to use this fabric. I'm gonna go to the store and get an extra fancy. I was already excited. Now I'm even more excited. So, okay, which way do I want this to wrap? Well, I guess the question is which leg do I want to stick out when I walk? I guess this one. So then this needs to wrap under first so that it can tie here. So now we sew on 2 panels to the front to make it a wrap. Okay, so this goes here, this goes here. So what's the next step here? It's probably to make some strips. So now we're gonna cut out some strips to make binding tape for the top collar and the straps that will tie around my waist. So I'm gonna iron the edges, just gonna fold them over like it is. Fold this like that. And now we have a super nice strap that I can use as a tie. Okay, so I've got the straps all sewn. I'm pretty excited about them. I have a trim piece all ready to go. Sorry about the lighting. My phone died. It's nighttime now. Anyway, here is this. This is going to trim the raw edges of my top, and I'm really excited to get it on there, so I'm going to sew it on there. So this is the edge that's gonna tuck underneath like this. This is the edge that's gonna come this way like this. I think now I need to start thinking about making the hole for this, which actually just occurred to me that I can just leave a spot when I am sewing the top to the bottom and put the strap through. So I gotta kind of measure how I want that to go. I think right about here is where you want that hole. Just gonna put a little thing here. Okay, so now when I sew the bottom to the top, I'll just leave a little gap there, and then we can finish that out. So, okay, so next steps. I have a strap that I need to attach to this so that we can feed that around, and then I think it'll be time to attach the skirt. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's just do it. Let's do it. I ran out of thread again, but that's okay. We're gonna go to the store anyway tomorrow. It's too late to go today. So plan is tomorrow we will go to the store. We're gonna get thread. We're gonna get fabric for the sleeves, and hopefully we're gonna get some like fancy feathery something, because that sounds amazing. I have no idea how to sew that stuff, but we'll figure it out, because why not? Guess I'll see you tomorrow. So I'm looking for something soft. Nothing, this is soft, but it's green, so not that. These are all just like really scratchy, so that's not gonna work. So I brought my sample with me. What are we making out of this? Look at this. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at these little gnomes. They're like little mushrooms. They're so cute. Okay, so that looks fun. We could do like pom-poms, but I don't know, it wouldn't be as fun, I feel like. I want it to be kind of flouncy and feathery. So I think we're going for this white stuff. It's pretty cool. Okay, I found this. Got these like cute little dots in it. I think that would work. I've marked where I want my hole to be for the strap to pull through. And I'm going to attach the skirt to the top. I'm gonna tie it here. So we want the skirt to start, what, like here? Okay, and then it's gonna wrap around there. I think that's good, okay. So it's sleeves time. I'm gonna make some sleeves, and I've never really actually made sleeves before, so this will be interesting. I've got a pretty good idea of how to do it because I've watched other people do it. I've got 2 shirts here with me to kind of see how I want to cut these. I think I'm going to use this shirt as an example, and we're going to be making bell sleeves, so I'm really excited. This is the sleeve fabric. It's very like flowy, but it has a good weight to it, and then we'll line the ends of the sleeves with this. Kind of like that. I'm pretty excited. I've folded my robe in half so that I can just cut the sleeve shape once and not have to worry about that again. And I'm using this as a guide. I have cut the sleeve fabric and I am currently going to try to line it all up so that I can cut both sleeves at the same time. I'll just show you. Let me just show you. So I cut the shoulder like shape based on my shoulder cut here. So these should match up. So now what I'm doing is I'm trying to lay this back out. I've pinned the edge here so that I can keep the edges together. This material is really slick, which is super nice. It's super soft, super stretchy, but it also just makes it really slick. So I am going to try to lay this out straight because I've been struggling with that a little bit. And then we are going to cut out a bell sleeve. This fabric was actually super difficult to work with. It kept sliding around, and as I was like trying to get all the layers even, it just kept getting all like misaligned, so I ended up just pinning the heck out of it so that all the layers would stick together, and then I cut out and measured the length that I wanted the bell to be at, and now we're gonna sew it. Lots of deep breaths, lots of deep breaths. This is how you sew a fabric like this, with lots of deep breaths. Oh my gosh, this is annoying. Oh, lots of deep breaths. Do what I want. Yeah, this was really hard to work with. That was hard, and it really tested my patience. But we're here now, and I think it'll get more fun, so let's do it. Okay, so this is on. I gotta close up the bottom and then sew along here. Trying to think what order I should do this in, because if I want to put this feathery stuff on the edges, I think I should sew it on the edges first, then close up the bottom. I gotta cut it in half, and then that'll determine how big the sleeves are at the bottom as well. So we will do that with my tiny scissors. Okay. Oh yeah, that's plenty. I don't think we need to make this sleeve shorter at all. Okay. We're gonna pin these. So now it's just a matter of measuring how long I want the sleeve and pinning the feather where I want it to sit. Then I just stitch the feather onto the edge of the sleeve and cut off the excess. After that, all there was left to do was seam up the bottom of the sleeve, and now it's time to see how we did. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I've been doing a lot of sewing on this channel, but that's not all that I'm gonna be doing. In fact, my next project is going to be using resin. I will also be doing a giveaway soon, so if you would like to see that, don't forget to subscribe. Anyway, thanks for watching. All right, well, bye.